Yeah, hi there, this is tuxocher.com again. Welcome on my video channel. Today we want to take a first look on the beta version of Luminar NEO GenErase extension, which will be published on Thursday, I guess. But I got the beta version and tried out the GenErase function with my standard catalog. I am a little bit in trouble because my regular desktop PC gave up, and so I have to do this review on my little X300 desktop mini PC, which I already did a video. I link it here in the description, but it doesn't have a dedicated graphics card, so it might be a little bit slower in the beta version, but for regular image processing like in Lightroom, or like in this case with Luminar NEO, it's powerful enough. So let's take a look on the desktop PC, and now I want to show you a couple of examples. Okay, I started here Luminar NEO in the beta version with the new GenErase extension, as you can see here. Like most of the extensions, you don't find them in the edit menu. They are presented here in the main menu, where you can choose any of the extension you've installed. Okay, I generated an album so we can see with the example images to test or try out GenErase on. And maybe we start here with this one, with this city location, and a little bit discussing those trash cans here in the foreground. They're really disturbing because of the color, and that is where we're gonna try out GenErase first. Okay, we choose GenErase, and yeah, there's something. Fit to screen doesn't really work. We go to 50%. Okay, that works. And here you can select or increase the size of the brush. Make it like that. And then you paint over the objects you want to remove, like this here. And then we just hit erase. And then you see the typical AI, overlay in the images, and we have to wait for the result. Okay, here we presented the result. Here you can take a look on before or preview before and after, and that looks pretty good. There might be some little errors here, but as a result, for repairing the image, that is a pretty good result. Okay, if that result is good to you, you can hit save. And like all extensions in Luminar NEO, the image is saved in a separate album, as you can see here. The only thing what I think should Skyrim change is that the image, like as you can see here, is stored as a JPEG, and that is a no-go. They should work for the final release to save the image as a TIFF so you can process it even further. Okay, let's take another example, like this one here. And here you got the pole and here the traffic sign, which are disturbing in this image. We just take GenErase again. Okay, and then we paint over the pole here and over the traffic sign. Okay, and then we just hit erase and wait for the result. Okay, here you can see the result. That looks pretty good, especially here for the traffic sign. Even parts of the trees are substituted, and here on the other side where the pole was, that looks pretty good, at least for a better version. So we can save that too, and that is stored in the special album but of course too bad as a JPEG. Maybe we do a last example. Maybe we take that one. And here that's a normal street shot, and really disturbing are those two persons here because of the color of their clothes, I think. And that might be a good example to try out GenErase. And here we do the same. We just paint over like this, and here the reflection in the fountain. And then we hit erase. Okay, that's the final result. We'll make a preview. Yeah, that looks pretty good here. Here's a little arrow here in the beside the car, but the woman here on the fountain is erased pretty good, I think. That's a pretty good result for a beta version of this software. As you could see, the GenErase extension, at least for a beta version, is pretty good. It erases objects and so on in the images, and only in the example with the church or with the architecture, there was a little bit flawless in the filled up areas in this image, but if you take a very close look, you might as well guess that there was a manipulation done on the image, but for regular purposes the beta version is pretty good already in this state. But I surely hope that Skylum will improve it over the time, but so far so good. The only thing I have to criticize is that the resulting image is stored as a JPEG only. Here Skylum should change this and at least look for its storage as a 16-bit TIFF or DNG format, so you have the option to process the image even further if you like, but that should be upon your own choice or the user's choice and not the choice of Skylum. The other thing is that because the EXIF metadata are not copied, the images will show up at the end of the catalog if you sort it by capture time. That should be done in a future version too, so that the original image, I call it, and the corrected image, I would call it, you can also call it manipulated image, would show up in the same place in the catalog. That would be fine. And if we're talking about wishes about these functions, it might be useful to, at least in the future version, to implement a function where you can store the mask and so on and the selection from this function within the database, so you can correct it later on and won't have to do it all over again. Because here in this example for this review I did some pretty simple manipulation or masking, but there might be images where the masking or the overpainting for GenErase might be a lot more complicated, so it might be useful if you could store this in the database. But I hope for the final release on Thursday that Skylum at least would implement a TIFF storage, or let's say a DNG storage, so we have the choice of further image processing after using GenErase. Okay, you can buy, of course, GenErase, the extension, or Luminar NEO at a reduced price. Right now I place you a link in the video description here, so you might as well take a chance and buy yourself a copy of Luminar NEO, and you don't go into any risk because Skylum offers a money-back guarantee, so you might as well try it. Okay, that was my little review on the GenErase beta. And if you have any questions to this or Luminar NEO in general, you might as well place them in the comments to this video or in the comments to the corresponding blog post. And if this video was helpful to you, you might think about placing a like on the video, and it will surely help my channel if you subscribe my channel, but then don't forget to hit the bell so you get a notification every time I upload a new video. Okay, that was my review on GenErase extension Luminar NEO, and all I have to say is till the next time, ciao, tux oche.